So it don't matter what we believe if we never walk in it. In the end, it's little worth. And people be like, yeah, I believe in this, I believe in that, and I believe in that, and believe in this, and believe in that, and believe in that, and believe in that. Belief is not enough. The belief somewhere along the line should bring forth fruit, and that fruit is the manifestation of what you believe. And therefore, as a result, change comes. Because we have a great responsibility within our reach. It's time to take hands and start walking in our inheritance. Our inheritance is sonship. Our inheritance is to be changed. And our inheritance is that this mortality to be swallowed up in immortality, that this corruptible will be swallowed up in incorruptible. That's what he wants us to do, that great catalasso. That's what he's given us, that exchange it talks about in 2 Corinthians 5. There's an exchange of life. Jesus came that we can have life and that more abundant. More of the same. You hear me saying it over and over. I want life. I want life. I don't want rules. I don't want regulations. I don't want beliefs. I want life. I don't want doctrine. I don't want dogma. I don't want instruction. And instruction, I told you, rules without what? Relationship is what? What's it going to do? You're going to rebel. I know anybody, I can tell, I can point, I ain't going to point, but I know a few of us that have rebelled, have not gone forward. God told me a long time ago, you know, there's only two things that happen in a believer's life. You either going forward or you're going backwards. You're either in transition or you're in transgression. There's no stagnant. I mean, you can't tell me you're stagnant. You ain't stagnant. You're in fellowship with one or the other.
Yes.
You're not haughty. You have to decide where your loyalty lies. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's what leaves it off when the prophet brought that word out. Where your loyalty lies. That's where God is asking. Where is your loyalty? Is it to the house of God? Or is it to your environment? Where is your loyalty? That is the acid test. Where is one's loyalty? That's why he told us we got to make up our mind where our loyalty is going to be. And the Spirit of God is here to help us. Because if you don't discover the level of, if you're not discovering God's expectation or your loyalty to what He's expecting for you, you're going to find you're going to be, your truth that you contain is going to be embattled. Full of conflict. The truth you know is going to be embattled. It's going to pressure. Your environment is going to put pressure on the truth you carry. Until you make up your mind where your loyalty is. Trust me, as soon as you make up your mind where your loyalty is, everything else falls into line. Everything else. It's a piece of cake. It's a domino effect. You make up your mind, I'm serving God. Everything in my sphere, everything connected to me is going to serve God. Now, do you make people subservient to a God they're not intimate or in a relationship with? That's not what I'm saying. But your values are projected into all those that are around you. Too many of us are truth embattled, but not truth liberated. Because though they have heard the truth, yet they are still carrying the impartation of this truth as a lie. That's powerful. That's a slap in the face. Yeah. So most folks are truth embattled. They're trying to decide when to offer their loyalty. I know. But the intent of the truth you carry is to be liberated. So there won't be any halting. So there won't be any conflict. There won't be any indecision. And you don't have to make choices. You will make choices. But the weight of it, you can just make a decision. I told you decision is dominion. Trust me. Trust me. Decision making is sign of dominion. The inability to make decisions is a sign of being in bondage. You haven't I'm serious. If we're going to be kings, I can't even go there yet. We're going to be kings. Kings make decisions. They make decrees. And they stand behind what they say. No vacillate. It's a writ. When Ahasuerus made that writ, he couldn't do nothing. Esther had to go and try to reverse the order. Remember? To get the Jews. Oh, he didn't reverse his decree. She had to raise the ante. She had to do something different. She had to do something that touched his heart. That's the only way. There's an addendum. Things are set in stone. He already told us. We read it, but we don't believe it. He said every good gift, every perfect gift, come down from the Father of light, in whom there is, no shadow of turning or no variableness, no variations, no knockoff, no watering down. It is what it is. That's what he's telling you. He said, my personality and character is consistent, irregardless, and I know I just found that it's not a word, but I'm going to use it anyway, irregardless of our preconceived mindsets. Irregardless, irrespective to what we've been exposed to. He is sovereign. And he has a sovereign expectation for us. And it's imperative for us to comply. If you're looking for peace, if you're looking for, if you're looking for the stimulation of the fruit of the Spirit to become a part of your life so you can partake of it, then yeah. You want the fruit to be manifested. Your obedience will activate the fruit. Your submission will activate the fruit. You want to be walking around here looking all dusty and dry. Not that dusty. I'm just talking about, amen, I'm talking about the real dusty and dry. We be tumbleweed saints. You ever seen them tumbleweed saints? You ever seen tumbleweed on Western movies? Just floating all through the city. Nowhere to go, no direction, just tumbling over. That's what got saints, just like tumbleweed. Not planted, not rooted, have no significance, no fruit. God didn't call us to just be blown with the wind. He called us to be planted in the house of the Lord, so we can flourish in the course of our God. We're supposed to plant and be flourish. If you get planted, you flourish. Because it's the soil that's going to determine the fruit. The DNA, the genetic code is already in the seed. It's in the seed. All the work is in the seed. You just got to be in the right atmosphere. You can put a seed in between concrete. You can put seed in the ground, put concrete over top of it. You know that seed to break through that concrete? And some of us are like concrete. You know what that means, right? All mixed up and set in our ways. That's it. That's what concrete. You got concrete saints all mixed up, but set in our ways. We think the song says, God, he should not be moved. It's for us. It's our national anthem. I should not be moved. I don't care what pastor is expecting. I ain't moving. I'm set. Oh, you set up. It's a setup for a failure. And God trying to promote you, God trying to change you, God trying to introduce something to you totally different, but you're so set in your ways and mixed up with all the ideologies that you acquired and accumulated, even in a religious context. Even in a religious context, y'all. Trust me. We do, we got it. And we can disavow whatever God's bringing to us. And it can sound just like God. Am I right, y'all? Come on. No fruit, no nothing, but it sounds like God. I know he was speaking to me. That's why too many of us are in battle instead of being liberated. Jesus said, you should know the truth, and the truth shall set. No. Truth shall make you free. So there's a process word. He wants to make us free. So it's not automatic. He has to make you free. So if you need a title, it's continue in my word. Jesus said, when you know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. He wants to make you free. And trying to make us free, we've been trapped behind the lies due to a lack of knowledge. You got to understand, Adam is a liar. His father was the devil. The devil is the father of lies. So all of us have some measure of falsehoods. And if we're not careful, that's what we're in a, that's why you got saved, so your soul can go through a detoxation. So it can be detoxed from the lies it heard. I don't care if it's from your teacher, I don't care if it's from your mother, your sisters, certain places we've been trekking in certain places, and all of us got history. We got the collection of dust of carnal thoughts, and we got to shake that dust. Somebody said you got to shake the dust off you. You got to shake that stuff off you. We got to understand we've been trapped behind lies. And whenever we try to modify the scripture, it's a signal to us that we're still living in its influence. He told us, he said it over in Romans 1. Excuses is a knockoff of lies. Apostolic leaders hate excuses. Trust me, I'm one. I hate it. I even try to avoid it myself. I don't like them because it's procrastination, and it's a lack of initiative. It's no passion. I postponed it for another day. But let me get back. We are trapped behind the lies due to the lack of knowledge. These lies create a false identity that keep us from experiencing the best of God's intention for our lives. God's best is held away from us. It's shut up. And we can't partake